Nancy and it's Tuesday, so we're going to take out some trash. Now, I want to change things slightly for the coming year. When I first started doing take out the trash, it was, and I was thinking about this because I watched Anna from Made by Grenath. So similarly, I had initially started to take out the trash to be more of a use it or lose it. And I was trying to keep my little bits and pieces down to a little box like this. The little box is gone because I could never fit anything in that little box because it was always full. So I want to take this back to the roots. And I've got this little cigar box, and it's little. It's cardboard. I have bigger cigar boxes, but I've decided this is going to be it. So I found this little bit on some lace that I had bought. It's definitely retro. And I have a little box of lace bits that I had on my desk. And I have these button cards that I embossed. So I look at that one, isn't that gorgeous? I had seen a picture, I don't know if it was on Pinterest or Instagram. It might have been on both, who knows. And the person had put rickrack all the way around their button card. I don't think it was embossed, but I thought maybe I would make some little cards for my Call the Midwife journal. So I do have rickrack. So let me just look at the colors here. I don't think that I have anything that's going to go with the colors per se. Well, maybe this green. It's not perfect, but it's close. Oops, I see a darker blue. There's a darker blue. There's some white. There's some old blue. Ooh, look at that grungy one. That's grungy. I have brown. I don't remember having brown. I'm not going to use it. I was thinking, what would I use on that? But I'm going to put this white one back. It looks too modern. This one has very little left. Maybe I can use that up. Okay. That's enough choosing. I like this really grungy one. I'm gonna have to press it though. Hang on while I go iron. All right, I got this pressed. Well, first things first, let's cut this raggedy bit off. And I'm going to turn this over. Come on, glue. I had already backed this with some brown paper to strengthen it, but I think after I get the rickrack on, I will want to do another background. Okay. So I need you to move like thusly. And then doesn't take long to stick down. It's just a matter of arranging all the mountains and valleys. Okay. So I want you to slide right there. So as I record this, it's actually Sunday. Most self-care most Take Out the Trash Tuesdays are actually recorded on Sunday when I have time. Just sort of relax and do some mindless. Well, I shouldn't say mindless. Sometimes it takes a lot of creativity to figure out what one's going to do. Okay. Whoops. And I've already had a super busy morning. And it's only, I guess it's only 11 o'clock. So I did my Self-Care Sunday video. I hope you enjoyed. And I made a batch of steel cut oatmeal for the week ahead because I love steel cut oatmeal. If you've never had steel cut, you do not know what you're missing. Okay. So this one's a little narrower, but I think we'll be okay. Maybe I'll show a little more too. So instead of putting the top of that hump on against the edge, I'll raise it up a bit. So I don't want to get my nails in that glue. Okay. Okay, that's better. I'm going to do some meal prep this afternoon. I just called Jordan to see if he wanted one of these banana bread. I've got 2 loaves in the oven, and he didn't answer his phone. he is going to be super sorry that he didn't answer his phone. Then I went for a walk. I had to get a couple of groceries. So instead of walking to the closest grocery store, I challenged myself to walk to the second closest grocery store. And that was nice. Spent some time thinking about and appreciating the snow. Which is weird. I'm not a big fan of winter, but it was pretty this morning. And I said hello to everybody that was out, and hello to all the puppy dogs. Feels kind of nice to get some of these old notions out that I had stored. I think Doug's just taken out my banana bread. It's being awful noisy. Looking birdie. Looking really birdie. Let's do this green one. This green rickrack just screams vintage. Oh, look, I got some ledger on there. Yeah, we're going to do some meal prep this afternoon. We cleaned out the freezer this morning and did an inventory. As it feels like we just keep buying stuff and putting it in the freezer, you know, because we might need it sometime. So I put a list on the freezer. And I think we're going to try to do a couple meals a week using something from the freezer. Because we do waste a lot of food, I'm telling you. There was some freezer burnt sausage and some freezer burnt fish and some freezer burnt rhubarb. Everything had been in there just a little too long. Come on, you. Let's see how it turned out. Oh, that's all right. I thought it was going to be really yucky. Nice. wonder if I have enough of that grubby white rickrack to do another card. I hope I do. I'll have to look for that picture. Give credit where credit is due for this idea. Let's see. All right. I'm going to pause and do these last two. You've seen the process. Okay. I want to put some buttons on here. Start with some blue, I guess. I don't have a lot of blue. I might just have lied. That's kind of nearly green. So let's not do that one. Here's a bigger one. Okay. Do green now. I found a different blue. Maybe I'll do red at the same time. I want to pull out some of these baby ones to use too while I'm in the neighborhood. Okay, this one says Ocean Pearls, so I want to do shell buttons on this one. Oh, I have one of those. Maybe it's green I don't have. This one I can maybe use. I have a lot of these clear glass. Well, they're not, some of them are glass, some of them are plastic. So maybe that's what I'll put on this one. I don't like that. I think that's the same as that one. That's huge. Look at that blue one. I don't think I want this green heart, but I have these little wheels, ship steering, oh, they're not a steering wheel. What's it called? I'm sure there's a word. Oh, look at that one. I think it's too big. Yeah. We're looking for a red. Okay. And pearl. And okay. I do have just my shell buttons here. Look at that one. Okay. I hope this noise isn't too disturbing. That's a black shell. Okay. I'm going to glue them down in position, and then I'm going to stitch them. Okay. I'm not sure which is my favorite. Whoop. Strangely, I didn't do any pink. Isn't that weird? Whoop. Oh. I'm trying to match up the dots with the two holes that are already there. The dots. I feel like I'm doing a magic trick. I don't necessarily have to, oh, I already glued that one down, have to have 6 buttons on each card. I could absolutely have one absent because, I mean, button cards aren't always full. This one feels glass. Not sure though. Oh yeah, listen to that. Definitely glass. Oops. Crush bang. This one looks like a cut crystal bowl. Okay. Now, here's one that has a knobby thing. Let's see if I can cut it off with my pliers. Not quite. I don't know. Like it's got this sharp edge there. I'll ask Doug if he has something that can, maybe a Dremel. This one is actually for more buttons. This one had 7 buttons on it at one time. I just had this idea that it would work better if I put the glue on the card. I was wrong. Sounds like it's slurping up its soup. These feel like glass. Look at this bad boy. I don't think I'll use that one. Okay. I can do the rest of these and go find Doug, see if he can use a Dremel or something to take that back off. I don't know. Anyway, hang tight. And here they are, all sewn together. I decided not to put backs on them, just because I might use these as tucks, so what's the point of backing them? But the option is always there to cut another piece of card or paper the same size and plunk it on the back. The shank button thing did not work out. So I just chose some different red buttons and realized this one had a space for 7 actually. This one had space for 8, but I would have had to use super small buttons, and I didn't want to do that. These 3, the holes were really, really low, so I decided not to put like a hang tag ribbon or string or anything through there. And there we are. I did find, it was Pinterest that I saw the example on. And then when I went back and looked at it, she hadn't used all buttons. She used flowers, like vintage millinery flowers. I'm going to put the link below to her blog post that had the examples on it. She's also on Instagram. Her name is Magia Mia Maria, I think. All right. Hope you thought this was interesting, and next week we'll do something different, depending on what goes on in the cigarette box. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.